on to AALU. Charisse.
Good morning.
Carney-Nunes, are you on? There you go.
I
You're
am.
on.
Good morning. Before I start, I'll comment on your public comment. I definitely hear in the alumni community anyway about this, and they do so appreciate the YouTube link. I think that's probably really helpful in terms of the public feeling engaged and involved. And notice that the YouTube link from even the last meeting was kept up longer. So just thank you for that. And I know I heard someone say people want to comment when it's negative. That's so true. But I just wanted to share some of that positivity that I heard, because for sure, I know that the whole YouTube public viewing link has been really beneficial to at least the alumni stakeholders that I hear from. So there's your public comment, Chairman Bruce. All right, so I will start. So good morning, Chairman Bruce, President Allen, trustees, and LU community. I was going to say that I was excited to be there in person at a board meeting, but due to the threat of inclement weather, the AALU pivoted and shifted all of our planned on-campus activities today to being virtual. So instead, I bring you greetings from an uneventful, unexciting Washington, D.C. On behalf of Lincoln alumni everywhere. And again, I am going to share about people, power, and participation, the 3 Ps that are the ingredients to our success. So first, people. The AALU held our 4th annual New Year's prayer service on the first Sunday of January, organized by our chaplain, Mike Canty, class of 91, and the program committee chair, Sandra Marina Harmon, class of 81, and Dawn Easter McCoy from the class of 89. This event has evolved into a reliable and spirit-filled way to bring in the new year with our hearts and minds focused on people, our LU family. We continued our tradition of honoring the memory of our many deceased fallen lions, and there were many this year. And we produced a video to honor those who have passed on. If you missed that video, we will share it on our social media platform soon. And I'm actually going to prepare an email after this with some of the links that I'm talking about today, and ask Adriana if you wouldn't mind sharing it with the board. But speaking of people, LU alums everywhere are set to descend in person on Baltimore in 3 weeks, about 3 weeks, to party with a purpose. The purpose, of course, is to support our men's and women's basketball teams as they go for the CIAA championship. The Baltimore Metro chapter, BMC, led by trustee Lorella Dix, class of 80, and her team are working hand in hand with university leaders to pull off some great events, and the AALU is there doing our part. My living room right now, where I am, is overflowing with boxes of LU cheer items to be donated by the Alumni Association to LU fans to hype our teams. We partnered with the First Club to score some extra pom-poms. I have them here. First Club logo, pom-poms, and I have our little paws here. So we are ready for CIAA with our cheer items. We also coordinated with Harry Stenson to lead our fans on color themes for each day's games. So we will be having Thursday be the orange day, Friday we'll be having a whiteout, we'll all be in our white, and Saturday will be blue. Also, you only have 2 more days to support our t-shirt fundraiser, where you can buy your orange or your white shirts. Visit our store. I'll put the link in the chat, but it's aalupa.org/store 2025. You only have 2 days. Please support and get your shirt. Also on our website, we have lots of links to the many CIAA events. Thursday, we'll be doing our annual Advancing the Lincoln Legacy Through Literacy reading to local elementary schools. The BMC and DC MAC chapter will be hosting a welcome reception on Thursday. On Friday, the National AALU will host a Lincoln Link Up happy hour with over 100 alums already registered. It's the perfect time to share ways in which alums can form deeper linkages with Lincoln. And we have institutional advancement, the First Club, our many chapters signed up to all to promote Lincoln at that event. And then afterwards, we'll kick back with some smooth jazz, and the young alums, of course, will be out partying and dancing it out on Friday night. And then on Saturday, we are claiming it. We will be celebrating 2 big championship wins at the after party, which will be the Lincoln Party Jam on Saturday night. So I will move on to power, which is the second P, and that's about money. And there, I just wanted to talk about our 5th annual golf tournament. That is going to be Monday, July 21st, 2025. Again, we'll have the honorary co-chair, the legendary African-American golfer, Jim Thorpe. We're planning a repeat performance this year. Charles Latta, class of 81, and his team are working really hard. This year, they have moved us to a new location, Deerfield Golf Course in Newark, Delaware. Trustees, we are asking that you do 3 things to help us out. 1, register early. We have early bird registration. It's being extended through the end of CIAA, so there is still time. Also in this new location, the cost has come down a little bit, so take advantage and register now. Second, please donate. This is our signature event. For the past 4 years, the Alumni Association has moved into being one of the top 10 Lincoln University donors. There's power in our collective, so please donate. And then finally, we need sponsors. Please tell this to your friends and your colleagues. If you can sponsor us, please, or if you can share just 1 lead with us, please, we would be so grateful. So that's the P of power. And then finally, the 3rd P is participation. I'd like to share, I'm really excited to share that on Wednesday, January 22nd, we made a significant step to advance and enhance the effectiveness of alumni participation. The AALU president, me, and the incoming president, who we're having an election, and it will be Dr. Eric B. Coates, and the chair of a special committee, Dr. Jonathan Brown, the 3 of us visited campus for an all-day session with Lincoln University administrators to initiate discussions about creating a memorandum of understanding between the university and the Alumni Association. I am here to tell you that this project has been decades in the making. We were hosted by Alumni Relations, and Deborah Johnson and her team were great. We met with Dr. Colvin, Harry Stenson, Venus Boston, Maya Mapp, and others to listen to Lincoln's latest strategic plan updates and to ideate some on how the alumni could support the university in achieving these goals. Trustees Lancaster and Dix also participated on Zoom. And by the end of the day, we had all increased our bonds, we had enhanced our understanding of one another, and we really did learn a few new things that we hadn't known before. We are on track to continue working around a discussion draft as soon as next week. And we can't wait to present something to Dr. Allen and Venus Boston for their consideration. I can guarantee that it was a moving experience for all, and we walked away with new ideas for a framework for our service and participation. I know that it will profoundly impact our shared future to advance the Lincoln legacy. And then finally today, I wanted to mention that later today, the AALU will hold its candidates forum where we will be hearing from all of the candidates in our upcoming AALU election. I'm gonna drop a link in the chat, which will have their names and bios, and I will invite you to visit. It's on our website. The website is aalupa.org/2025. 2025 election, all one word. I would like to publicly thank them all for stepping up to participate in this process. And while we had hoped to be there in person today in the Student Union building, I'm also going to drop a link in the chat for those of you who can join us at 1 o'clock on the Zoom platform. So I will stop there. And like I said, I'm going to prepare a little note to Adriana and ask that she forward this email to you all on my behalf with some of these important links. But please continue to reflect on LU people, power, and participation. I hope to see you virtually at 1 o'clock and in person at the CIAA.
Great, thank you, Charisse. I think just a quick, clarification. You will not be, the alumni will not be on campus today. It's all virtual.
It's all virtual. I found out last night. So sorry, Trustee Hancock, because I see you already there. But I know that's probably not the best situation for you. But it was, this is pretty much led by our nominations committee, and they, some people were coming pretty far, and the snow in the ice in the DC area is supposed to start even earlier. So please be safe, Trustee Hancock, whenever you come back, because it's supposed to be bad later on. Sorry.
Inspection. Thank you so much. We appreciate the work you do. Just a quick summary from what I took away from your presentation. The 3 things that you asked this board to do relating to the golf tournament: register early, donate, because whatever donation you make to the Alumni Association comes right back to the university. And the 3rd one was to help you to get sponsors.
That's correct. That's correct. And the trustees have been wonderful in this regard, and we just would like to keep it up. It's been a challenging time for nonprofits and for donating and philanthropy. And this year is I think that is potentially could increase. So yeah, we need to. It's the time. I think I heard that in the last presentation. It's definitely the time for us to all band together and support our community that we love.
Thank you. Thanks so much. Thanks for your leadership. And I guess the next meeting, will there be a new president, or will you still be?
The next meeting will be my last meeting, but we will know the new president. We kind of already know the new president will be Dr. Eric B. Coates, which we're excited about because he's our membership chair. But the election will be concluded by the time April comes, and then he will take office on July 1st.
Okay. Great.
So we kind of overlap a little bit at the golf tournament because all the planning is happening now, but I will officially be off on June 30th, but I'll sort of be around until the golf tournament.
And your ends at the same time, June 30th.
I'm in great company.
I was thinking the same thing. Thank you so much. Have a good one.